and you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. The Cavaliers offense all set and ready to get this drive underway. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. To the air, it's Sheffield. Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Keeps it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Beneath the shadow of Howard's rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on third down. Looking to throw. Setting up the screen. He works his way to the 21-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. The Cavaliers decide to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He's got it. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. They're setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Offense in the sumo set with the big boys. Using his legs, it's Beebe. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield at Sheffield. Bringing the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. And the Cavaliers send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. At midfield, he's got room. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Tigers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They're going to go right back to him on first down. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire. And those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens. But you've got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC for your team.
Motion from the wide receiver. Using his feet. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll give it to Johnson. Snowed under by the defense. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Virginia will call its first timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Looking to throw, it's Denson. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Timeout is called by Virginia. That's their second. They'll have one left. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. The lead now 6 here in the second.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Clock's running and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch him sleeping.
Facing a third down and short from the 26. He wants to throw it. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Punt is on its way. Makes a nice grab at the 25. He only needs a sliver of daylight. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. To the air, it's Denson. Makes the catch. Clemson calls its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the Tigers in a good spot here with second and short. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Pressure coming. He makes the catch. What a cut, now he's loose. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
It hasn't taken very long this season to just see how scary this offense is. They wanted to be aggressive coming out to start this season, and you've seen that with the play calling on this drive. It does not take these guys with their speed very long to score. Watch out. This unit has a chance to be special.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll start this drive going to the air. Here comes the Heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with a look at LSU taking on the Houston Cougars. And it's the Tigers looking to win their home opener. They haven't had a ton of success with that in recent years, but they've got the lead right now in the first half. Let's check in now on some of the other action today, as the landscape in this sport truly is ever-changing. And now back to your game in Death Valley. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, third down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. And with that, let's send it back to our guys high above Howard's Rock.
Ready to start the second half, and Clemson will kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They go right back to him. There's a crease. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Here's a heap. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Looks as if we have a Cavalier who was shaken up on that last play. That's their freshman quarterback who was injured on the play. As they attend to him, Holly will keep an eye on things for us. Quick completion to the right.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Looking to throw at Sheffield. Finds his big tight end. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The Cavaliers have their offense in high gear. Off play action on first down. Rush is on him. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. Pass protection has been a problem all night long, and now it's second and a mile. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Davis. Tripped up for the tackle. It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on Ipte if they can stop him on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Breaks into the open. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last two games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Makes the grab. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking to throw on first down. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Virginia. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass. It's Denson. The screen. He's got wheels. There he goes. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. From the red zone, it's Johnson. He's going for the goal line. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Try to barge their way in. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Clemson.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. They put together a 5-play, 5-yard drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Fielded in the end zone. It's Middleton. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Makes the grab on the left. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. The RPO, it's complete. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Looks as if we have a Cavalier who was shaken up on that last play. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Cavaliers will snap it on 1st and 10. Trying play action. Finds his tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Got a man. It's Porter. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. And the defense, got him at the 27. And the Cavaliers line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. He'll take it himself. Makes it past the marker. Turning it on. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here, 1st and 10 from the 33. The handoff to Johnson. Sweet cut there.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when...
Snags it and he's open. Brought down at the 10-yard line and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. We've come to the end of the quarter and Clemson has the lead. Now let's take a look at the stats in what has been a nip-and-tuck affair. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. He'll try to get to the marker himself, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers!
Well, they were able to come out here week 1 and really feed off the energy of this home crowd. They've been making plays all over the field. You could not ask for a better start to the season.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point right down the boulevard is there now up 20 in the fourth. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll bring it out. It's Harper. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Snags it quickly on the left. Could not make his way to the corner. Working well behind the sticks on second down. To the air, it's Sheffield. Here's the pressure, and it's a sack.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Makes the grab. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Now the play fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. Snagged in the middle, it's Porter. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Looking for room, it's Beebe. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. The Cavaliers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Right back to him on the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Looks as if we have a Cavalier who was shaken up on that last play. And the Cavaliers have it with a 1st and 10. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Pocket breaking down. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quickly to the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Trying to put together a long, time-consuming drive. This 8th play will be 3rd and 2. Pulls and fired complete. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Cavaliers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Oh, they're after him, and down he goes. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking for a man. It's Sheffield. He's going to run it. Oh, he didn't get past the marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Under fire. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. They get the completion, but it won't be nearly enough as the defense is there to stop him short. Running inside, it's Johnson.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Motion from the wideout. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. That's just inexcusable. A delay of game penalty there, and now it is 2nd and a mile and a half. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. He now has 80 yards rushing, and he's making sure the defense feels him in this opening game. They'll give it to Johnson. He gets it so close to that imaginary yellow line, but I think he's going to be just a tad short. Clemson will send the punt team out. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they can't get on top of it today. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
14, go!
Nice work. The next era of your team starts now. Let's go find talent that will carry this program forward into the future. Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. This challenge features a few special additions for this matchup. Awaiting you is the Rutgers Scarlet Knights.
Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. The give to the fullback. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
Give it to the guy with no neck, 2 chin straps, oversized shoulder pads, the big burly fullbacks. Those guys are awesome. They're kind of a dying breed in college football, but you love seeing them get the pigskin, fall forward, and hit anybody in their way.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Oh, man, that is an absolute rocket launcher of a punt. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals on the Play Select screen. In this challenge, you'll be facing the UCF Knights.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Allen.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Here's Sayin to throw. That's caught. It's done. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. This challenge features a few special additions for this matchup. Awaiting you is the Pittsburgh Panthers.
So after the break, they'll go back to work. Sayin. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Back to throw, it's Sayin. Under fire. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. Bringing the heat. Another incompletion on 3rd down. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll run the option. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Allen. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals on the Play Select screen. In this challenge, you'll be facing the South Alabama Jaguars.
They've got a first down here to open the period. Well, that's rarely a good sign. They use a timeout before the first play of the drive. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Notre Dame will get things started with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Allen. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Sayin. They'll run the screen. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. So now it's 2nd and long. A give to Brown. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Unloads to the wideout. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. First play of the period, 1st down here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Allen. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
Well, it was a nice play there, handing it off to the fullback, and the defense is lucky. That strong safety came downhill. He made that tackle. If he doesn't make it, who knows, guys? I mean, that might have been a touchdown.
Throwing, Sayin. That's reeled in, it's strong. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Notre Dame now facing 3rd and inches. The give to the big fullback. They wrestle him down after a pickup of 11 yards on the play, and we've reached a 2-minute timeout. Notre Dame ready to go with another 1st down. The Fighting Irish called their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. This challenge features a few special additions for this matchup. Awaiting you is the Memphis Tigers.
Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down.
Ready? One, ready to go.
Gives it on the option. Got enough space. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And now this offense on 1st and goal has a chance to break the tie late. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Nice work. The next era of your team starts now. Let's go find talent that will carry this program forward into the future. Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals on the Play Select screen. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Miami University Redhawks.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll power it inside with the fullback. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Wants to take it outside. It's Robinson. They get it down to the 35 before he's stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a 1st down.
When I go into every game, I want to get my running back going. I want to get the ground game going, and he has. This afternoon, over 100 yards now, showed you a little bit of everything in the run game, and that's why this offense has been humming.
Obviously didn't like what he saw on 1st down, and they used a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. The give to the fullback. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.